There we go. Okay, it looks a bit better. Tony has abandoned me. He has realized how stupid this game is gonna be. So I have backup Tony. Hello everyone, happy day. How are all of you? We're playing National Park Girls. Where you date national parks. Oh my goodness gracious, I need alcohol so bad. Chemist, it is literally a tree hugger game. But the voice actors for tonight, which we will join them in a Discord call, are, you know, waifus in their own right. Hold on, let me re-enable alerts. Sorry that didn't go off. Hold on. Oh, my Lance, yo. Okay, let me change the settings. Yeah, this really is the best, you know? Where are my alerts? There we go. Yeah, Tuesdays are great days. Let's go ahead and say hello, people. But yeah, the voice actors are gonna be a bunch of crotchety old men as waifus. So it's gonna be Outburst, Autumn, and Osendono. And me. No, Teethwiner, I've been taking over Old Man Crew Tuesdays because he's been really tired with work. Oh, Mama Starshine. Okay, sleep well. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, Nighty, like normal waifus. Let's go ahead and say hello to everyone. Shout out to Autumn, the birthday boy, who's making me play this. Shout out to Nighty, who all she said was, "What?" And then, oh, I've heard of this. Of course you have. Hello, Chris. Hello, Mina. Hello, Dark. It's so good to see all of you. Hello, Decimate. 2 years. Decimate. Did you ever think it would turn into this? Did you ever think? 24 months. Decimate, thank you so much for continuing to somehow be part of this community. Just somehow. And Scrubs, if you're still there, thank you for the lurk. We appreciate it. Yeah, Osen, he's got to leave the dab into the youths. Outburst gets alcohol. Dang it, I want alcohol. Hello, Brisbane. Hello, Chemist. Costco, thank you for subscribing. 20 months, baby. Also, both of your alerts didn't go off, so. Oh, Danny Hunkrat. Yeah. All right, who else we got here? Oh, hey, Ruth, good to see you. All right, let's go ahead and call the old folks. Oh, I have regrets. Hello?
I have beer.
I have booze.
Good.
Autumn.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Dear Autumn.
Happy birthday to you.
So I just realized that this fucking... all we have is Smirnoff Ice right now, so that's what I'm drinking.
I mean, I just
I
went
also-
and got a bottle of vodka and threw ice in it. I'm not even gonna bother with a glass.
There you go.
I
Smirnoff
wish
Ice.
I could be
Smirnoff Ice.
drinking.
However,
so
it says
much.
it's twist. It says it's twist top. It's twist off. But
Yeah.
I have been trying my ass.
Well, you're a waifu
Well-
now. You need to get your
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
that's
waifu.
Oh, I just realized what I said. Like I've been trying to use my ass in order to use the twist top off. That's not
mean-
the case, folks. That
I
is
mean-
Oh,
me trying
please
to
take
the
shots for
twist-
me,
it works.
please.
You have
I'm
been
about to
doing
do
a lot of running Outburst, so I bet you have those muscly ass cheeks.
Okay, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Autumn,
Yeah.
did you want to be a waifu or the protagonist?
Oh, I
He's
figured
protag-
we'd let you have the protagonist role. So you just be the other wife who's supporting you.
All these waifus have such deep voices.
Okay, we'll change that.
Spank
me, daddy.
I,
Oh my god! It hasn't even started yet.
gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be a time.
Would you like to touch my tree?
Oh, what a thick trunk you have. Oh.
Oh, Psyche, I have redwood for you.
No!
Your roots are so deep.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Why can I not share this with y'all? Why is it not letting me screen share?
I don't know. Why is what's up with Discord?
Do you see the game?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to be Jessie?
Who's Jesse?
I believe Jessie is the pink-haired girl.
She's pink-haired lady.
She's the one with the huge personalities.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a lot of personality in this game.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
There's
Pretty
a
sure
lot
it's
of
an
National
all-female
Park on that
cast.
chapter.
There's an all-female cast.
Sorry, sweetie, it's stuck. Can't go any lower than that.
Oh.
Look at my huge ass boobs. I mean, sorry.
Is that right? I click down on the switch. A sputtering rumble coughs from the window, vibrating beneath the rushing wind as it rips through the car.
Ooh, vibrated.
I click up on the switch. The window slides the rest of the way up with a smooth purr. Hold on, I gotta change the... Where's the... There we go. The music goes hard.
We don't hear the music, but that's fine.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Okay. There we go.
You got there.
Okay.
Yup. There's actually a funny story about that.
Oh my god. Jessie laughs guiltily. Ew!
Yep, that's a guilty laugh.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
I'm so
Hello,
happy I took
Raina.
a piss before this.
What?
I'm so happy I went to pee before this.
Waving it off with a shrug and a smile.
Oh, but I forgot what it was.
We smack a bump in the road. The car jolts up, tossing me into the door. I glance in the side mirror as we drive away from a pothole. Every problem in this park has a story, and there's a lot of stories.
The park makes you do with what it has, Eve. We're resourceful that way.
I roll my eyes as she gives a reassuring grin, but her reflection in the stupid broken window tells a different story. One of concern, rivers of coffee, and a decade of overwork. There might even be a small wrinkle encroaching on her cheerful round face, but I don't dare say anything. I'm quippy, but I don't have a death wish. Not yet.
Not yet.
Yosemite this time of year is a mixture of green and white, where the winter snow still speckles the peaks of stone gray mountains and blends into spring's revived trees. I close my eyes and let the whistling wind blow into my face, and for a second, I almost feel like a little girl again, riding in the back of Dad's pickup truck as we zip down the roads of Tioga Pass. Tioga. That. Anxious.
She almost said Titoga.
Tioga.
Oh,
She almost said
bye.
tits.
No! Anxious to explore the next trail. But right as I remember the smell of the sweet fresh air, a van speeds right past us, leaving a trail of toxic fumes. The memory is ripped away. The lingering exhaust, oh my god, lady, resembles the similarly gray sky. And I have to wonder, if a storm cloud forms, but it doesn't rain, is it still filled with water? Or is it just hollow? Static crackles out of the radio. Who wants to be the scanner?
Scanner.
I can be the scanner.
Oh, go
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
The situation at Wawona has been resolved. Over.
Jessie peels the mic off the dash, one hand on the wheel as she shifts to her supervisor voice.
10-4. Fill me in on the details.
Beautiful.
The report just ended up being a 1050 or 56, white male, early 50s. He was stumbling around when I got there, stopped discharging his firearm as soon as he saw me pull up. Looked like he was shooting at some bottles.
I scoff. Don't even try to hide it. Jessie shoots me a narrow look.
No altercation, but he didn't need to take a breathalyzer for me to know he was wasted. He's in custody now.
Oh God, I'm wasted.
I wish I was wasted.
I'm getting there.
Yeah, I am like chugging the Smirnoff Ice and the soju. So
Yes.
I can almost see the bags sketch themselves under Jessie's eyes as she heaves a deep sigh.
It's only paperwork. All right. Thanks, Ernie. Wait, are you talking? Am I talking to?
All right, thanks, Ernie. I'll be pretty late. So you have to get, so you can have the yogurt in the fridge while filling out the report. Over.
Wait, you're still on the porcupine?
My teeth grit against each other. My shoulders stiffen.
Tell homegirl we miss her moods. Hope those Tolomni campers have good dental.
homegirl.
Her. I reach over and rip the mic from Jessie. Shut your mouth, Hernandez, or else it's gonna be your. Oh my God, what is this? Shut your mouth, Hernandez, or else it's gonna be your fat ass who needs the extra dental. Woo! Jessie wrestles the radio away from me as Ernie cackles over the radio.
Just have my report on the desk by tomorrow. Over.
I'm still trying to grab the radio by the time she throws it back on the dash. Groaning, I cross my arms and stare at thousands of tiny daggers out the window. Oh no, Mitchie!
Oh, hello, Mitchie.
Oh no, all these new people. Hello, everyone. My name is PsycheSiren, and I've made a terrible mistake. Before we go into anything, let me show you what happens around here, I guess. Hello there! Oh, no! Oh, shut up! There's two of them. We're on a bunch of tits and toots and...
The Smut Hut.
No, we're not naming it the friggin' Smut Hut! No! Yay! He's not gonna mess with us. Oh, no!
Acorn shell.
Oh, shit! You guys suck
I'm
so
gonna be
much!
all.
Welcome to PsycheSiren Streams. Join us. Join the community. You'll have a great time. You won't regret it. Go ahead. Subscribe today. Follow. Join our Discord. One of us. Forever.
One of
So,
One
anyway,
of us.
we are. Oh my God, we're celebrating one of our staff members. His name is Autumn. It's his birthday today, and I made the mistake of letting Autumn choose what game we streamed today, and apparently, it is a waifu dating sim where you date national parks. And our voice cast is completely a bunch of old grumpy men. So it's gonna be great.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Welcome to the
broccoli.
old man crew.
Oh,
We can
my
finally be real
Lanta.
Gillespie.
No. Anyway, hello, Johnny. Hello, Broccoli. Johnny, thank you so much. I'm so glad. It is very, very creepy. It is National Park waifus. I know. But yeah, so if you love this game, I am so sorry for what you're about to hear. We're probably gonna butcher it.
I'm not.
Okay, are we ready?
Just here, Jesse.
I mean, as ready as we're gonna be.
Okay.
We're all drinking except for Psyche.
I wish I was drinking. I'm still trying to grab the radio by the time she throws it back on the dash. Groaning, I cross my arms and stare at thousands of tiny daggers out the window.
Jeez. You know, you know that they're trying to get a rise out of you. Why do you always take the bait?
It is the deepest voice I've ever heard for a pink-haired lady. Oh, Broccoli. Okay, well, I hope you feel better, okay? You're welcome to come back anytime. I don't know, Mitchie. I don't know. Because if they actually cared about their jobs, they'd be angry too. Not that it matters. At this point, I'm not even sure I care anymore.
It's not everyone, Eve. There are people out there who still care.
Who? Hearing that giggle with this like nice anime girl smile.
Scepter.
No, it's worse. Good night, Ella. Go to bed. Who? The campers? Because I can show you some rocks and trees that a certain artist thought made a good canvas. I swallow the urge to spit. That kind of stuff doesn't get fixed overnight. A shadow casts over Jessie's piercing glare. Oh, she looks mad.
Ooh.
Oh.
Neither did his fractured jaw or your suspension.
Why do I feel like I was taken off the force?
Psyche, I think we typecast you too well here.
Listen. I slump back into my seat. Feelings of shame or regret are completely absent. All that's there is the gnawing emptiness that always sneaks up to my chest and lingers there. Jessie's face softens. The tender expression reminds me of pity.
What happened to you? You used to be such a cute cadet.
War happened to me. What?
War.
War never changes. I'm not so cute. I flutter my lashes and roll my eyes.
Oh, you are so cute. Shut the fuck up.
This is war! Normally, I'm gonna cry. Normally, backtalk like this would get anyone from any profession fired. And secretly, I hope it does. I hope they take my gun away.
You know, it's that attitude of yours. I remember when you were energetic and determined.
She shoves me.
Ooh. Be like that again.
They beat that out of me a while ago. Why is this so dark?
This
Like-
reminds me of working retail, guys.
Yep.
That is working retail in a nutshell. Day one. Hi, welcome to blah blah blah. How can I help you out today? 1 month later. What do you want? what can I do for you? Oh.
To Pocula!
yeah.
Thank you so much for the raid!
Hey.
Hello!
Oh!
Oh, what? Bunny, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, y'all are too sweet. What?
I
Hello.
got
Raiders.
My name is PsycheSiren. I was a therapist, and then 2020 happened, and this is what I do. No. Oh my gosh, thank you for following, Twisted Human. You sound like you fit in very well here. We are playing this amazing game. The voice actors we have are me and a bunch of old dudes. Say hello, old dudes.
Hello, old dudes.
Hello.
From our community, because it's Autumn's birthday and he wanted us to play this. Oh my god, y'all. The waifus, the ladies, apparently are national parks, and I am dying. Tupacula, Bunny, what were you guys streaming? Oh my god, this game! Well, we find out what y'all were streaming. Thank you for doing those shoutouts. Let's go ahead and go through this. Jessie frowns for a moment, then she grips the wheel and strains a smile onto her face. Her dimples look like tight drums of war.
Then let's see if we can cram some of that back in ya.
You were 60 pretty quick.
Oh my god. By a transfer?
By a change of pace.
Ooh.
Oh, you'll love the meadows. It's only a little chilly this time of year, but you can bundle up in the cabin, which you'll have all by to yourself. By the way, until I stop by, of course.
Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh, that sounds like fun, Tupacula. Yeah, we're just an anime channel now. Hey, Noma, it's good to see you again.
You can thank Ranger Smith's gin habit for that. Yes, I would love some gin right now.
I would
seriously.
love some alcohol right now.
Gin and tonic sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
We have plenty of leftover gin there.
And the camping population? Jessie bites her lip and makes a disturbing noise. Her eyes dart across the road. Are you okay? Don't think you're clever. We used to visit Tuolumnimima every summer when I was a kid. I know they have a campground here. She relents with a sigh.
Whoa, I almost chugged.
It's mostly hikers and mountain climbers now, since the roads just opened, but I'm sure they'll come piling in as it warms up. I expect you to do your job.
Great. More babysitting.
Remember what you signed up for.
Trust me, I do. Or I did before I realized the park was just the public's dumping ground. She's so jaded. She
Worked great.
she's so
Remember,
jaded.
Eve. Remember.
Oh my god. Yeah, that moment
Black
when
Friday.
you bite your lip too hard. Yeah, Tupacula, that word. That's the word. That's what I said.
And that's why the National Park Service exists. We can't protect every square inch of land, but we can help manage parts of it.
I scoff. Also, Bun, I just saw that you were playing Resident Evil 4 Otome Edition. Ooh, what? And Arvidos, they've already made wood jokes. We just started this.
Oh, yeah.
If only. For most of these people, the parks are just toll roads. They pay to get drunk for a few days.
Yeah, I would do the same.
They'll sit around the campfire and talk about how much they connect with nature and maybe even write poetry about it. Bah.
Yep, that's what you do when you're drunk.
And then they'll leave the fire smoldering, forget to pick up their trash, and leave.
Okay, that's fucked up. Don't do that.
Jessie cringes and says that's effed up. She audibly swallows. She stares at me with this uncomfortable gaze, like something ugly she can't look away from. And the truth is ugly, so fine, let her. She puts on another one of her smiles.
Well, that's why we're...
That's why we're here, right? That's our job, enforcing the law to protect the land. But who are we protecting it for? I stare at Jessie with flat eyes, waiting for an answer I know will never come. I take a swig from my flask. Oh, Colossal. So,
Taking a swig right now.
the cat isn't in the office, but we have a little stuffed animal cat that Autumn and Scrubs sent us. So whenever one of the cats leaves, we have a substitute.
Emergency backup cat.
Yeah, there you go. Also, Twisted, that's the struggle muffin emote. Because we're all struggle muffins here.
Hit us.
Especially today.
Very much so today. Likewise, she side-eyes me, waiting as the radio occasionally cackles with a report with the beat. The same people who are destroying it. I just feel like it's like a Chicago PD, like 50-year-old man with smoker's cough, not like some.
I've been around the town before.
These people don't take care of themselves. I'm near
They're
retiring.
destroying it.
I've busted drug labs. I've got partners die on me. I can't take a new recruit under my wing.
You ever be there when a redwood bleeds out? Terrible feeling.
I lean back into my seat and stare out the window. And where's the justice in a job like that? The sun pokes through an opening in the clouds, but a sea of gray swallows it soon after. Jessie says nothing. I hear her fist squeeze around the rubber grip of the steering wheel. A knuckle pops, then silence.
Oh, I don't have enough knuckles to pop right now. Oh well.
We pass a clearing, and the forest that's been trailing us up until now stops. In the distance, I spot the smooth stone peak of Lambert Dome. Tupacula, no, and don't eat rocks, no. Sometimes we would make that hike when I was a kid. I was so naive back then. And when we reached the top, I always felt like I discovered a higher perspective. Everything seemed so small. The answer seems so clear. And I wonder, if I stood up there now, would it be the same? Is what I do important? Just protecting this land and preserving its dignity serve any purpose? And if not, does anything? By the time we begin passing families of pop-up tents and lawn chairs, the sky has dimmed to a deep gray. Slivers of blood orange and red glow out from pockets of open sky. We hook left and take a short beaten path. The tires crunch over the dirt and gravel and then stop. Jessie twists off the ignition. Birds chirp in the fresh silence that only breathes through the air when a vehicle stops.
Oh, we're here.
I mow the car before she even finishes, dragging my luggage out from the back. Arching into a stretch, I take my first unobstructed look at the cabin. It's a modest building, guarded by a crowd of trees that extend far into the air, lumbering over the pointed roof. Nearly every inch of the cabin is built with the same sand and down wood. It's inoffensively smooth. Tree bark has more texture.
Not too small for you, is it?
Jessie walks up beside me, twirling the keys over the finger. I glance over my shoulder. The campground is hidden behind a thick row of trees.
Thick.
Glimpses of tents. Poke out behind them. Nah, it's perfect.
Ooh.
The wood creaks under our boots as we climb up the steps. Ken, this is what's known as a mistake. Colossal because it's story time.
Please don't step on my wood. I don't want it to creak.
Thanks for the host, Ken.
You know, there's another station nearby, but they mostly oversee boring
bureaucratic stuff, they'll leave you alone. But you might have to hand out permits if they're ever out for lunch or something.
Do I have discretion?
No. Absolutely not. Not a chance, sweetie.
She shoots me down with a song in her voice and a spring in her step.
Knowing you, you'd tell them to jump in the lake before ever letting them fish in it.
I love this so much.
Oh,
She's got me there. The musty smell of damp wood wafts into my nostrils as she opens the door.
that's not. Ooh, cozy.
Need to wash your wood, guys.
Jesse flips on the lights and steps aside.
Look, if your wood is moist, you gotta make sure you dry it up before anything. Okay, guys? I'm letting you know that right now.
It's
Blow
true.
dryer or baby powder?
Yeah, blow dryer your wood.
Yes, as a man, I agree. That's one word for it. My face betrays my sarcasm, though, as a smile creeps over me. This isn't the strangest dating sim you've seen. Oh no. It reminds me of a shoebox diorama. All the spaces utilized, and everything is exactly where it should be. From the fluffed up bed nestled in the corner to the fireplace built with rock. That's not even a TV, just a rocking chair and a lived-in leather couch that sits around the coffee table. Jessie slides her finger down the desk
Ooh la la.
and squints as she rubs it against her thumb.
Oh my.
Not as dusty as it thought it'd be.
Oh my god, I'm crying. Mitchie, no, we're not feeding the stuffed toy.
We'll feed the stuffed toy for Mitchie.
Oh, fine, fine. I'll feed the non-real cat.
Yeah.
There.
You might even summon a real one.
Feed the fake baby. Here, do you really want me to do this, Taylor?
Yeah.
Do you really? Fine, I'll feed this stupid fake baby. Fine.
Oh my god!
Fine. Are you happy?
Why would you?
I am so. There. Are we all happy now? We're playing a game with tree waifus, and we're feeding a fake cat. I have 3 degrees. I have a master's. Maybe Ranger Smith liked chugging Windex too. I dropped my bags and swing my hat at the couch. It misses and lands lopsided on the floor.
Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, I'll take a sip for that.
I wish I was drinking. I wish I
Ooh. Not unless he snuck. Oh god, I thought that said bed for a second. Not unless he snuck back recently. I thought he snuck into bed.
Did you talk, Jesse?
Yeah, I think I'll say it again just in case.
Okay.
Not unless he snuck back recently.
The hard wood floor bends beneath my weight as I explore the rest of the cabin, wandering off to inspect the stone fireplace. An unburned log sits on a pile of ash. Cobwebs weave around the well-sloped corners and polished floor as if they were intentionally avoided. This place is clean, but whoever the neat freak is must not have any guts. A fuzzy spider trapezes from the ceiling. I look to make sure Jessie isn't looking, and then give it a tiny wave as it pendulums in front of me. My voice drops to a whisper. Hi.
Hi. What was that? What was that? Did you hear that spider talk? Because I didn't.
Nothing! I'm dying too. With a quick swing, the spider leaps away from me, landing in the middle of a trio of paintings hung on the wall above the dining table. Arranged in a triangle, each painting showcases gorgeous landscapes and scenic vistas. Their locations scribbled in the corner. No artist's signature. Yosemite, Zion, Yellowstone. All national parks, and all beautiful. The spider crawls along the painting of Zion. In this one, lush greeny sprawls out into a deep valley below, guarded on both sides of fiery red cliffs and mountains. The Yellowstone painting is of a winding trail, spiraling to the top of a mountain. Splotches of vibrant trees are scattered across the rich mountainside. Beyond it, flat plains stretch out into the distance before dipping into a canyon. And finally, above them is Yosemite. I know exactly what this painting is of. You only need to take a few steps outside to see it. It's the breathtaking view from the top of Limbert Dome, overlooking all the Chumnum meadows, from the thick forest to the Tulumum River that winds all the way to the snow-speckled peaks of the Sierra Mountains. I've hiked up there so many times before, I could probably point out exactly where we are. God, I wish I was up there now. I would scream my guts out. Scream until I was hoarse. No one would hear me.
Yeah, you got that right.
What? This might be my favorite of the three, but something feels off about it. It's not the screaming.
Probably the spider.
After a bit more squinting and head tilting, I decide that this painting is too crooked for its own good. The frame is so off-center that if there were a hiker in this painting, they'd plummet to their deaths. With a soft grip, I grab both sides of the painting and begin to delicately, slowly, gently straighten. Oh! A sharp squeak rattles through the air, so loud I can feel it in the floorboards. Shivers crawl up my spine as I nearly leap out of my uniform.
Ooh la la.
That timing! That timing!
So jumpy. You don't have to leap out of your clothes like that.
Albert, stop sliding into the screen! Stop sliding in here, I swear to God!
It's only me.
Oh my God! Giggling! I don't like that giggle! Jesse squeezes past the dining table and rests against the counter.
It's the cabin settling. This place is old, so it's gonna be a little noisy. Like how we are gonna be tonight.
Her voice drops an octave and mine goes up one. All that's missing is a flashlight below her face.
Kinda spooky. Huh?
I don't know how much more.
Not really. The cabin squeaks again, and my shoulders tense. Jesse grins, thoroughly entertained.
Some of the past rangers stationed here always said it was haunted. Personally, I think it's just something in the coffee.
I want
Special
something in my
juice.
coffee.
Hey,
What they
Ninja.
put in the coffee. Oh, fine, Ninja.
She picks up the percolator off the stove and rattles it around. Flipping open the lid, she pulls out a small bottle of bottom shelf gin. Hey, all right.
Bottom shelf. Okay.
Hey, we're not picky. We're in the forest. Any gin.
To be fair, I use bottom shelf gin with my my gin and tonics.
Well, if you're
anyway,
mixing,
so
you don't
hey.
want to use the top. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep in mind this dialogue. If it was like two grown men, you'd think it was like the Chicago police force. Our tax dollars at work.
Just be happy we're not privatized yet. Make sure to recycle this later. This gin and tonic.
She hands me the bottle and tampers off towards the cabinet. I set it back down on the counter and follow behind.
Question. When was the last time?
Oh God, I've been drinking too much.
Question. When was the last time you were at the range?
To shoot? God, I don't know. See, it sounds like...
This is Psyche.
This is me. Scratching my head, I think back to the last time I unholstered my sidearm. Despite the faint temptation from being surrounded by obnoxious campers, it's about as rare as an eclipse. Don't those happen at least once a year? Anyway, about a year ago, I guess, when you dragged us all down here on our off day to practice. She unlocks the cabinet, leaving the key in as she opens the door. A slender gun leans against the back. You're not wrong, existence. You're not wrong.
An off day for you guys, maybe. I'd kill just to have one weekend off with you.
She says while staring at the gun. The words slip out of her, and as soon as they do, she glances at me. Then the gun.
It's just the two of us. I mean, I didn't mean like, I wouldn't actually,
Oh my God!
Oh my God. This is getting awkward.
I stare straight through her as she fumbles around with her words. She coughs. She has COVID. We need to leave. She has the disease.
What we have here is your standard issued pump action Remington 870.
Oh my God.
Also known as a shotgun.
A bright sheen glistens off the gun, both the butt and the pump
Ooh.
sharing the same glossy wooden finish.
So you pump the butt,
And then you get a wooden finish.
you get a little. It
That's
glistens
cool.
off afterwards,
Take
right?
care of your national parks, kids.
So you pump the butt, you get a glossy wooden finish after it
Oh
glistens.
my God, I'm
Okay,
crying.
Perfect.
Yes, with an explosion at the end. Exactly.
Yep, there you
Thank you, Tupac.
I am learning a lot about.
Nature.
Yeah. Natural things.
Fancy. This actually doesn't look like it'll fall apart in my hands. My eyes drift to the desk radio that was assuredly used by Navajo code breakers in World War II.
Count on the DOI. What the heck's the DOI? To have their priorities straight.
Department
When
of
have I ever
Interior.
turned? Oh, that's what it is. When have I ever turned down new equipment?
Judging by the bedroom eyes she's given the gun, I think the answer's pretty clear. Jeez, Jesse.
Mm.
Still, this is a bit excessive. I don't need this much heat for grunt work. A sidearm and a shotgun. What's this? The 4th of July?
This is America.
This is America. We are insane, Slade. Welcome.
We shoot our guns in the air.
Yeah, we sure do, cowboy.
It's just a
I'm losing it.
precaution. Hopefully you never have to use it. It's not like everyone is asking you to carry it around on patrol, which I expect you to do every day.
Can I do that before sunrise so I don't have to talk to anyone ever?
Absolutely not. I will not allow you to be a weird forest hermit under my watch.
This sounds like a staff
You-
meeting. I feel very called out.
You need to have some positive experiences, okay, Psyche?
I feel very called out.
Right? Like, we need you to not be a weird force.
Let me
For
be alone.
one.
Let me be a little hermit. Let me
Psyche,
run.
please. We talked about it.
We are not going to leave you alone with a shotgun.
Let me.
Not after the last time.
That's valid. My mind blinks out into a field of static. as Jesse's tangent gains more momentum. As my thoughts wander, I start to hear more noises. They're flashbacks of the war.
Ghost
Back when
horror
you were a codebreaker.
The creaking of the cabin. The howling of the wind. Then actual howling. Wait, actual howling?
That's me, actually.
If Jessie heard it, then she's ignoring it as her ranting continues to go places entirely unrelated to my misanthropy. Scratching begins to scruff at the door. At
I got
first,
sprayed.
At first, it's as soft as a whisper and could maybe even be a branch of leaves. But the longer it goes on, the faster it gets, and soon it's desperately clawing into the wood. I break away from Jessie, tiptoeing to the door.
Hey, don't walk away. I'm scolding.
Shh, 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 shh. I hush her with a finger to my lips. We go silent.
We have a gun.
Shh, 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 shh. Twisting the cold knob, I ease open the door. Nothing.
Yep.
I was wondering who would be the dog. I was wondering. A yelp squeaks out below me. I look down and come face to face with the love of my life.
Okay.
An adorable puppy. Its floppy ears barely reaching my ankles bends in front of me. Its small paws scratch at my boots.
Yep.
Oh my god, buddy. I drop to one knee. My heart melts as I stroke its soft fox red fur. What are you doing here, Papa? Are you lost?
How?
As if answering me, he gives a tiny howl, but it breaks into a yelp. With a whine, he snuggles into my knee. I'm dead. This is heaven. I'm dead.
Eve, get away from that thing there. Get away from it.
Yep.
Sprinting from across the room, Jessie charges at the door. She has her gun. I do my best mandatory impression and dive out of the way. Jessie stomps on the floor, her boot inching closer to Pup with every loud thud.
I have a Remington 870. Go away. Shoo, shoo, get out of here. Get.
Yep.
Puppy yaps back, briefly challenging it. But whatever the giant, merciless boot lunges forward, his compact frame lunges back. The fight continues onto the porch with one last growl of defiance. Pup scampers off into the bushes. His ears poke above the leaves as he stalks us from the bush. What the hell? He wasn't doing anything. You scared him.
Maybe it'll stay away then from us.
I glare at Jessie like she's the devil incarnate, because she is.
I have pink hair, thank you very much, so don't give me that look.
I reinforce my gaze with more steel.
Orphan coyote pups started coming around the camp, and Smith, in his infinite wisdom, decided to feed it.
I glance towards the bush again, but by now he's gone, hiding somewhere in the shadows as the sky darkens. I'll need to set out a dish for him later.
Yep.
Don't you dare! Don't.
Jessie scolds me with a single wag of her finger. Did she read my mind?
I do.
I didn't say anything.
But you thought it, and I can sense your words. And if you have any sense, you'll...
She pauses, glancing up as the last glimpse of sunlight is snuffed out.
I'll lecture you another day, but for now, I have to get back to the station.
Dark Ranger after dark.
Before Hernandez eats all the yogurt.
Is that a euphemism?
And I'll come back later with, as I decided to wow, that was an interesting movement that I decided to do. But it's okay, I'm going back to the truck now.
With a nudge from her elbow, she starts for the truck. Yeah, kick his ass for me, Hernandez. I stare down at the scuff marks on my boots, tracked with dirt and dust from all 1,200 miles of the park. Not nearly as polished or shined as Jesse's, or even that gun.
What's wrong? I thought you loved Ernie jokes.
It's nothing. I'm fine. The job's just getting to me. In the far reaches, behind the cover of the trees, I see the orange glow of a campfire. The muffled chatter and laughter of the campers carries from across the woods. A tender smile spreads across Jessie's face. She sweeps me under her arm and into a hug.
Oh.
I think of breaking away, but her gentle warmth is nice, and it's kind of cold out.
Oh.
You want me to stay tonight?
No!
Oh. Well, I guess you're gonna do fine, sweetie.
Yeah, until I bust open the next guy with my gun. I rest my forehead against her badge.
Where's her badge, Psyche?
Of her badge. Dig into my skin.
They're pretty comfortable, aren't they, Eve?
The badges surely are.
I only see one badge.
There's two. You just can't see it at this time.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
She has two very large badges.
Oh boy. Hey, don't think like that. You know, it's just a badge. I didn't vouch for you because I thought you'd make the same mistake twice. Just don't shoot anybody. You're a good ranger, Eve. If more of us were like you and cared more about what's around us, the less about our pensions, and less about our pensions, then the force would be better off. This will be good for you. If you can straighten yourself out here, then you can do anything. So try to have some fun, okay?
Okay. I grumble it out. She has too much faith in me. Maybe all of that was true at some point. But now I can take or leave the pension and the land. None of it matters since I shot that guy. Not to the wigs at the top, not to the public, and not to me. Jesse slings an arm around my shoulder and walks us to the truck. Ah!
Oh.
Gonna get some.
Ah!
And besides, I'm just a radio call away. If you ever miss me, you can just come into the truck with me. I'll call you every day, okay? Just to check in.
Yay! Can't wait! She climbs into the truck and starts it up. The revving of the engine is so loud, I expect it to shake off the rust that carved itself into the bumper.
Sounds like it off now.
She yawns, lazy. She drops the keys in my hand and shuts the door. The headlights streak in the night air, beaming against the silhouetted cabin. The window rolls down, all the way down. With a confident smirk, Jessie tips the brim of her hat. Milady.
You take care. And Eve, you're wrong. You take care, my lady.
Oh my god, what is this game?
Oh, hello, cow.
Oh my god, what are you doing, Step Ranger? It might have actually been poignant if that was the last thing she said before leaving. But it hadn't even been 10 minutes when she drove back and barged through the door in a panic. She left the key in the station on the lanyard she gave me, and the key of the library, and the key of the toll booth for the south entrance. I swear, Teddy, with how seriously that woman takes her work, she has no right to be as airy as she is. Oh, Cal, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to
I know how to explain it.
Can't explain it.
It's waifus.
National Park, waifu.
National Park Waifu.
Yes.
Voiced by old men.
And me!
Who's the pro tag?
Yeah, it's great. Though I guess I'd start to slip a little too if I were working an endless stream of hours. Got a little acknowledgement as she does. After 4 years, it's hard not to respect her. There's not a moment where she isn't on a call, or filling in for someone, or blazing through reports. Yet somehow, she manages to stay as bubbly as dish soap. How is she able to stay so peppy and motivated? I can't figure it out. I doubt I ever will. Anyway, that's enough about Jessie. I swear I write about her at least twice a week in this private diary that she never gets to see. Let's talk about my newly assigned post, Teddy. The cabin itself is fine. Definitely more my pace than where I was before. Furniture's old, cheap, perfect. I'm looking to the last bit of rain for the season, so I can feel the warmth of the fireplace, listen to the raindrops patter against the roof as I doze off on the lumpy couch. If it weren't for the circumstances, it might even be a dream come true. But in the end, I know why I'm really here. Because I shot that guy. And I'm restationed. And deep down, regardless of her comforting words, Jessie knows why I'm here too. Because she saw it happen and helped me bury the body in the national park where no one will find him.
It was a misfire. Complete.
You know an awful lot about this, Psyche.
Anyway, hey Northern, I don't know. I'm just here. Teddy, the fact of the matter is this. I'm here because I snarked off one too many times, cracked one too many jaws. I can't choke back the last speck of pride about what it is I do, and that makes me a problem to the establishment. No matter how hard I try, I can't detach myself. Not completely. There's still a small spark, and all I want to do is snuff it out. And that's why I'm here, for penance and training. Call it what you will. A new post, a living job. But I know what it really is. A purgatory. My pen hovers above the page, inches from carving my thoughts into stone. Once that happens, they can't be taken back. It's a scary thought. I haven't discovered erasers yet. Sighing, I drop the pen and reach for my mug. But instead of the lukewarm coffee I've come to tolerate, all that's left is a brown ring crusted around the bottom. I stretch out of the chair and let out my longest yawn in at least 20 minutes, maybe even 30. I drag my carcass to the stove and pour myself the last of the coffee from the percolator. Steam rises from the mug. Yes, this is a dating game. Will the waifus say hello to Spock?
Hello, Spock.
Hello,
Hey,
Spock.
Don't they sound beautiful?
My name is Jessie. I'd like to welcome you to the stream, Spock.
Have a good time.
Having a good time. Having a good time. Also, hey, fangirl.
Wanna braid my beard, Spock?
Don't solicit beard braiding in my chat.
Ooh. Well, I mean, if you're offering.
The coffee is thick and sludges around like motor oil, overcooked and bitter. Almost tastes like it too. But I'm not a snob. Coffee is still coffee, even if a gas station could whip up a better brew, and a percolator works as well as anything else. Besides, there's charm in that, ain't there? Enjoying things that are inferior and outdated. I'm forced to stare at my reflection as I sip the coffee, but it turns into a foggy murk, and I can't see anything. It's all that oil seeping to the surface. A gross thought. But it doesn't matter, as long as it gives me the energy to keep going. Journaling's hard work. Maybe even harder than working for the park service. Originally, it was just a way to get out all that energy that was bubbling around inside of me. Butterflies, hopes for the future, dreams of making the park experience even better. But that eagerness morphed into a slow realization, and over time, that morphed into whatever I am now. Journaling became time for sharp, focused reflection. It's a good way to cope. Some people drink, some people get high. I complain about everything to a notebook. By now, I at least have a dozen of them filled out. Teddy, volumes 1 to 12. I like to think they all share the same consciousness. This is... this is dark. This is freaking... it's like a freaking noir with like a detective. Like... a dame walks into my office. The cup warms my hand as I lean against the counter. The wind kicks the cabin, and if I listen closely, I can hear night's nocturnal whispers from outside. Chirping from crickets, the steady shaking of leaves. Arvidos says he would like me to step on him. Grappy! It makes me realize just how thin of a barrier from the outside world this place is. A cramped, fenced-in box. Only thing keeping me from the same darkness that's out there is a few dim lamps. A small choir of laughter and chatter echoes from outside. Reality decides to give me a slap in the face as I open the curtains and peer through the window. A group of 4 shadowy figures wobble through the brush. One of them falls flat on their face. They laugh even harder than before.
Why'd you fall on your face, Juice Whitener?
I get my gun! And speaking of needing a barrier from the outside world, I stomp over to the desk and snatch the gun, the flashlight. As I march, I actually meant to say the flashlight.
The flashlight, you said?
The flashlight.
The flashlight.
Oh, well, I mean, you know,
As
in
I
addition.
march over to the door. I remember I've changed out of my uniform. I'm a normie, I'm a civilian, into tattered jeans and a flannel. Hardly authoritarian.
Then
I reach over to the couch and grab my hat. Better. The brisk air kisses me as I swing open, then switch on the flashlight. I shine the beam right in their faces. They freeze like deer about to be mowed down by an oncoming semi. Their laughter quiets into hushed chuckles. And the only one with half a brain tells them to shut up. Shut up. One of them stashes a bottle in their coat. The one up front, the smart one, squints at me through the light. His shoulders relax. He throws me a casual wave.
hello.
Who wants to be the dumbass camper?
Oh, hey, are you on a break too? Wanna hang?
1,000 more of these kids could mistake me for another student their age, and it still wouldn't stop me from lobotomizing them with my eyes. I slip on my hat and stay silent. The Old Testament fear of the Abrahamic God shadows his face. They all shrink back.
Oh.
Do you know how many people go missing out here?
Oh, what?
I said, do you know how many people disappear in these parts annually? He
Huh?
looks to his friends for an answer. They shake
Huh?
their
I
heads.
don't know.
He looks back to me and shakes his head. The entire group shakes their heads together.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
His hands are raised in surrender, the embers of a cigarette glowing between his fingers. Another question?
Yes, Mom?
Our voices bounce across the woods. Do you know how much paperwork I have to do if one of you so much as steps on a pine cone?
Is it a lot?
His friends nod. He nods back.
Yeah, a lot, right?
Let's just say it's more work than you probably turned in this entire semester. That gets a laugh from one of his buddies. He shuts up as soon as I shine the light on him. Do me a favor and stumble back to camp, okay? I'd rather not have to explain to my supervisor how you all fell off of a cliff.
There ain't a lot of cliffs near, kind lady. I don't know how we'd even manage to fall off a... Oh, okay, yeah, I understand. We'll go back now.
Hey, Pinchy! We're playing whatever this is! Happy whatever day this is! What is it, Tuesday? I don't know time anymore. Hello, Pinchy.
Welcome to Old Man Crew now.
And
Yep.
me!
Plus, Psyche.
They're the waifus!
Mm-hmm. We reverse
I'm
roll.
Also,
Hey,
we
Pinchy,
don't-
you know that.
We don't have a real cat, so we have a toy cat, and everyone kept wanting me to feed him, so he's got food all over him!
He looks well fed.
He's a
The
very
two girls, hidden behind the others, give me dirty looks. The kind idiots give to fast food workers when they're told they're out of fries. I turn the flashlight up to the highest setting. They all let out a collective groan as they shield their eyes.
Oh.
Go on! You heard me? You can bum around all you want once the sun comes up. I point the light at the path back and brighten the way. He takes a few steps back and gives me a gracious nod.
Sure thing, Mom. Sorry for the trouble. Have a good night.
I won't, but thanks. Arvidos, I'm fine. Also, hello, South Apple. No, don't make me have a staff meeting after this. No.
The only thing that could heal Eve's cold heart.
Is that Jen?
No.
I was gonna say some shiny wood, but
Oh, back to
Oh
you.
my
You
God.
have plenty of that in the cabin.
They follow the beam of light back to the path. One of them makes sure to flip me off along the way. Good. I switch off the light as they disappear into the brush of trees. I hope they all actually do fall off a cliff. Twerps.
oh no, we're falling.
There was a cliff. Oh God, my leg is broken. Someone save.
I pretend not to hear and let them perish. As I turn to go inside, a spike of movement rustles in the bushes. My body goes numb. I freeze, only allowing my eyes to drift over to the source. Nothing. Turning around, I creep forward, reaching for a sidearm that isn't there. I step onto the dirt, the porch creaking behind me. Then the bush shakes with a surge of movement.
It's Noobnik.
No!
Did you say bonzo?
A ball of fur explodes through the leaves. Its paws scrape across the ground before skidding to a stop at my feet. Thank God I didn't have my gun or it'd be splattered all across the cabin.
We're naming him Bonzo.
Bonzo goes, yep, yep.
Breathing out a sigh of relief, I bend over to greet my prince.
Yep.
I ship it.
OTP. Decided to come back, huh? Couldn't resist my charm. Acorns, baby! Acorns, you don't even know what you're about to see. Okay, for every... No, let me tell... Okay, listen. Hello, my name is PsycheSiren, yada yada, I stream. We need to talk about this game. So it's one of my staff members, Autumn's birthday. And, he was like, we have to do this game. It's so funny. Basically, it's a waifu dating game, but all the women, you're a park ranger, and they're national parks. I kid you not. And we have the voice actors for the waifus. If you'll say hello, waifus.
Hello.
Hey, Daddy Acorns.
Hi, Acorns.
They are all male members of our community. And it's been so funny. It's been hilarious. But first, let me go ahead and show all you lovely people what I do over here. So yeah. Hello there. Oh, no. Whoosh! There's too many.
We're all a bunch of tits and toots and the smut hut.
No, we're not naming it the friggin' smut hut! No! Yay! He's not gonna mess with us. Oh, no!
Acorn shell.
Oh, shit! You guys suck
I'm
so
gonna be
much!
all.
Welcome to PsycheSiren Streams. Join us. Join the community. You'll have a great time. You won't regret it. Go ahead. Subscribe today. Follow. Join our Discord. One of us. Forever.
One of us.
Oh my god. So yeah, hello. We have a lot of fun over here. Hey FD, good to see you. I also lead the stream team called the PsychePaths, which is a very fitting name. Hey, Diz, hello. All right, here we go. His ears pinned back as I scratched the scruff of his neck. He almost looks deranged while I pet his goofy-looking pupils, struggling to center with the whites of his eyes. Oh, we got a wheel? We got a wheel! Okay, hold on.
You got a wheel.
So while we spin the wheel, I can't
Oh,
show it on
no.
stream because the monitor's a bit messed up. Let's see what Northern gets.
Oh, God.
Oh, it was hydrating, thank God. I get water, yay!
Ooh, you all get one.
Yay, more vodka.
Yeah.
So they're all drinking. I'm sober, unfortunately. Also, if you're wondering what the heck this is, we usually have a cat cam. The cat ran away, so I had the stuffed toy cat, and then people kept redeeming feed the cat, so I just dumped in on him because I was frustrated, and we have a clip of it somewhere.
It was scary. It was.
Yeah, I feared for my life for like about 10
Is
minutes.
Swampy still here? Did she? No, she's still here
Is
somewhere.
Swampy still here?
Mickey redeemed him once, and then Swampy started asking, and Psyche decided that all of chat was.
Yeah, we all just
asked
asked.
for it.
We all just like, hey, can we feed the...
Anyway, let's go back to this. You're an unbelievably giant dork. An ear flops over. If my heart had strings, you could play the fiddle. This isn't fair. I might seriously die. I glance over at the empty food dish near the door. He ate every bite. He has to be sleepy by now. Just look at that belly. It's so round and cute and pink, and I'm going to die from this. I just know I am. It doesn't take much to coax him in. All I have to do is stand aside, and Pup sprints inside on his own, hitting every piece of furniture like a pinball. I usually offer coffee first.
Oh. I mean,
Well,
I mean,
I didn't know it was this kind of visual novel, but I mean, here we are.
I said OTP, so I still skip it.
Yeah.
That's how you get a man, ladies. You offer him coffee. Once he crosses over the threshold, he can't run away. Gray, we're dating waifus who are national parks, and it's all voiced by men. Hello. That's the
Hello.
most succinct way I can say it. He nearly somersaults across the floor, and my dusty laugh actually gets some use for once. Also, we're very jaded. This main character is amazing. A gust of chilling wind breezes past me. It lifts up my hat, but I grip the back in time. Strands of my hair fly in the same direction. The trees sway violently, shaking their branches like angry fists towards a god that doesn't listen. Clouds curtain the last sliver of the moon, submerging the woods in a darkness deeper than any sleep. The cold seeps into the notches of my spine. Shuddering, I rub the warmth back into me, locking the door on the way inside. Like thunder, Pup runs up to me as I enter. Then, like lightning, he bolts back onto the couch.
Yep.
It's Autumn's birthday. He's the one voicing the dog.
Hit me.
Cold notches. Yeah, she's the main character, Gray. I grab a pillow from the bed and then meet Pup at the couch. His front legs stay perched on the back of the couch as he peers over it. Oh, no, you don't. I snatch him up by the fat of his neck. He nips at my wrist, but it tickles more than anything. I drop the pillow, then drop Pup on top of it. At first, he tries to wiggle free, but I keep the pressure on his back. He eventually gets the message and lies down. I'll get you something more comfortable soon.
Is that how Scrubs got Autumn?
Yes.
Without hesitation.
She fed me, and then she opened the door, and then...
That's how you get
that was
them.
it.
That's
Yeah,
how you get them.
yeah.
You
I
feed them,
wandered inside.
you give them
Yep.
somewhere comfortable, and then
Yep.
they're there
Some light
forever.
pressure on the back,
Yeah.
and no escape. Yep.
Zombie, it's true. That's what I did. You're
Vine
learning.
will lock me in a room, so there's
My leg brushes against the coffee table as I get up. A stray magazine catches my attention. Geez, Jesse, did you leave this too? A bag of lemongrass tea sits between the pages, acting as a bookmark. Did she not have anything else she could use at the time? Or was she just lazy?
Lemongrass.
It's true. Blankets as well, and then there's no running. The cabin creaks with the blowing of the wind. Pup's ears stiffen and alert as he quietly gazes at the closet door. I look down at the magazine. A map of the park is paired with the article. Every exit to the park is circled in red. Wrapping up your stay, leaving Yosemite.
No escape.
Oh, why did it fade to black? The night breezes past me. Every time I look up, the clock has passed another hour, and the gap only grows larger. In the corner, Pup gnaws at his ankle. His teeth chatter as he tries to chew the fleas off his skin. I flip through the thick stack of pages I've written on tonight and weigh them between my fingers. Not a bad way to break in a new journal. The soothing smell of fresh primer puffs out at me as I fold it shut. A yawn slips out of me as I shamble over to the bookcase. Light reading before bed is never a bad way to end the night, especially eerie nights like this. Frost has settled around the edges of the windows. A touch of fog strokes at the glass, and looking into the darkness beyond it is like staring into the black of a pupil. Warmth and comfort flicker in my chest as I run my finger over the spines of every book.
Ooh.
Accessing Yosemite, an atlas and guide. Best day hikes, Yosemite National Park. Corruption in the National Park Service. The Yosemite Mafia. Complete guide to Yosemite National Park. Almost every book, brochure, and magazine here trails back to Yosemite. Other parks, or the National Park Service itself in one way or another. Even the few pieces of fiction can't escape it. Novels like The Yosemite or Yosemite Thunder. Looking over the alphabetically ordered books, I start to notice gaps, missing volumes, spaces between books, the kind you see at a library when something is checked out. Things only get more perplexing as I arrive at the bottom shelf. A giant cardboard box sits alone on the shelf, bursting with stacks of paper and folders. Balancing at the very top is a pink folder with bright bubble letters drawn in crayon. Miwok Research. Surrounding the letters are crudely drawn squirrels and toothy rabbits. Some are colored in with precise strokes, never straying an inch outside the lines. But others are so wildly scribbled in and trail so far outside the lines, I'm pretty sure an 8-year-old coming off a sugar high could do better. Oh! As I reach down to grab it, a drawn-out squeak sings from the kitchen. And Swampy has redeemed Granny Voice to make it less scary. Joke's on you, I'm gonna make this terrifying.
Oh no.
Also, I saw what you said, Gray. She's not evil, she's psyche evil, like watered down soda. Sexy Granny Voice.
What you meant to say was psychotic.
Set timer for 1 minute. The distinct sound of bending hinges sends my heart racing into my throat. I am the forest witch. That wasn't the cabin settling. Pup bares his teeth. A low, vibrating growl rumbles out of his tiny body. Good job! He sounds primal and large. Just like earlier, his ears point into the air. He stares at the corner, and I follow the direction of his snout. The closet. Just a skip away from it, the cupboard by the sink hangs open, still easing to a stop. The hardwood floor bends beneath my feet as I walk over. Suddenly I lose traction. Oh, thank God.
Swampy dies. She said, "It's all your fault, Swampy."
Swampy, this is what you asked for. This is you asked for it again.
Oh, there you go.
Set timer for 1 minute. Suddenly I lose traction. My feet slide out from under me as I slip towards the counter. Gah! A yelp! My forehead almost colliding with the sharp corner of the counter. I reach my hand out and grasp it. The edge scrapes across my palm. I haven't seen my own blood in so long. That was a little too close. I give Pup a stern look, but he's still fixated on the closet door. Did you do this? For once, I hope the gross answer is the correct one. But looking ahead, a trail of water leads to the closet, and I start to think I'm not that lucky.
Keep going,
see
I
you've
got
done
another
this
1 minute
again.
timer.
Gosh dang it, set timer for 1 minute. Muffled clips of noise whisper from behind the door. Heavy breathing, quick bursts of movement. Then hushing! My mind flashes back to what Jessie said today. about this place. How past rangers thought it might be haunted.
It's
No.
free real estate.
Snap out of it, Eve! I slap my cheeks and push the idea into the far reaches of my head.
What type of cheeks do you slap?
Both! There's only one explanation for this. Yes, the dummy thickness of the cheeks. And now we have a minute of Clementine.
Tell me.
I have no more food to give this cat!
But it looks so hungry.
Set timer for 1
It hasn't
minute.
eaten any of it.
One of those campers from earlier snuck in here somehow and is just trying to give me a good scare. Yeah, that's all it is. Of course. What did I tell you, morons, about sneaking around? I project my voice, trying to muster up the same bravado my high school gym teacher always seemed to have. You're like trespassing on federal property. That's serious stuff. Come out now, and I won't slap cuffs on you. The noise stops. I count the seconds in my head, but like nothing steps out of the closet. Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm ignoring the cuffs comment. Oh, God. Hey, Beard, what's up? We're playing a game where you date national parks. This is my life. I have 3 degrees, Beard. 3!
And you slap cuffs on them.
Check
Not the
out
only thing you
Beard.
slap.
He's part of the
you
stream
also
team.
You also slap cheeks as well.
These are the waifu voices. These people.
We're the waifus.
I stop over to the door, making sure my steps are loud enough for whoever's on the other side to feel. Twisting the knob, I pull it open halfway. 2 pale eyes blink at me, poking out from beneath the yellowing sheet. Did I take drugs? Did I?
You drank the coffee.
I drank
told
the
you.
coffee.
I told you it was not lemongrass.
I slammed the door shut. Oh crap. Autumn, what is this game?
Don't worry about it.
If this is another Doki Doki, I'm murdering you. Oh crap! I didn't actually expect someone to be in there. I gasp as a bang rattles the closet door. Another bang, as loud as a gunshot. The door bangs from the hinges. I stumble back. My foot slips on another pedal, but I brace my leg. Somehow, I'm standing. There's a final explosive bang. The door swings against the. We're gonna die. We're gonna die in this freaking game. We're gonna die. From against the wall. Every light in the cabin zaps off. Electricity surges down around me.
It's hunting.
The sudden darkness forces a scream out of me. I slap my hand over my mouth and swallow back the terror.
I see ghost orbs though.
Gosh, this isn't phasmophobia. Stop it! Damn, they know where I'm at now. My past demons. I need to get my gun.
Do you see your breath?
I breathe in quick, panicked bursts. Then footsteps. Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Ocean.
Oh,
Well, this one's gonna be Osen. And through the darkness, the form of a towering silhouette begins to take shape, looming in the doorway. Pup's growl devolves into a series of vicious barks.
Yep, yep, yep.
I stand my ground, puffing out my chest and sticking back my shoulders. Ghost, intruder, bear, whatever it is, it's all I can think to do. What do you want? I call out to the lingering shadow. The shape of its head tilts as if asked something unexpected.
You do not belong here.
A voice rings out in the darkness, gravelly and dry. Oh no, she's hot, but also light! Higher than I would expect a demonic presence to sound. Not that I believe it's a demonic presence or anything.
Well, we got Spirit Box.
This is my post, and according to my supervisor, I do.
We do not concern ourselves with the laws of mortals.
A dim glow flickers from the closet, illuminating the figure in blood red. Water drips from their soaking hair, their bangs shadowing their eyes. They stand unnaturally straight, as stiff and dangly as a corpse. Colorful patterns weave around their leather clothes. Beads wrap around their neck. A girl? The ghost in the sheet hovers past her, floating in the air. A shiver tingles down my spine as it levitates several feet in front of me. This has to be a prank. I'm getting punked. Jesse and Ernie are in on it.
Leave us to our resting place.
Yeah, poop.
A high-pitched, energetic voice shouts out from the closet. The tall figure kicks back her leg. There's a yelp as the red light around her flickers for a moment and then reappears.
Now.
Thunderous wind hammers against the cabin. Her shout reverberates through the wood. A moan howls from the sheet ghost, muffled by the fabric. Don't moan on my stream!
Okay, why don't you reread the sentence, Psyche?
It's spooky in the same way a child making ghost noises on Halloween is. As much as I'd love to, and believe me, I would, I can't do that. I'm already on thin ice. The tall figure stutters, and while I can't see her eyes, I can make out a deep frown.
Are you trying to reason with a vengeful spirit? Do you have any idea how ridiculous that is?
Do you have any idea how ridiculous your request is?
That isn't my problem. Basic instinct prioritizes survival over income. You understand that, right? It's not complicated.
Basic instincts get written over by basic training. Besides, it's not about the money. You're not a very perceptive spirit, are you?
Silent.
She shouts in her brooding, raspy voice, but it cracks apart, and she breaks into a fit of coughs.
Just shut up, okay? Shut up.
The bravado in her voice is all but gone. The vengeful spirit is now merely a frustrated one.
If you stay here, then whatever happens is going to be your own fault.
The red light behind her flares up, tinting the walls with a blazing glow. Pup Sparks return with killing instinct.
Yep, yep.
Good killing instinct. The sheet ghost lunges at me through the air.
Whoa.
I spin around, diving for the gun. Come on, Jesse, come on. Please tell me you forgot to lock it. I pull the handle and the door opens with my momentum. Yes, I knew I could always count on you, Jesse. Remind me to take you out to dinner if I don't die here.
I hear you, girl.
Nowhere too fancy, Toots. The shotgun still leans against the back of the cabinet, undisturbed and untouched. I reach up and grab for it. The metal crushes my chest as I hoist it into position. Adrenaline pumps through me. I push down on the safety, wrap my finger around the trigger. Strands of hair stick to my face as I stare down the barrel. At my feet, the sheet ghost stares at me. now firmly on the ground. Directly in my sights. My trigger finger shakes. I shake. The temperature of my blood plummets, and my body freezes with cold sobriety. This isn't what I wanted from this job. I never wanted to hurt people, to point guns at them, or punch them in the face. But I've done all three. All I wanted was to protect. The fabric draped over the ghost stretches back. Pup dances around its feet, his tail wagging as he tugs away the sheet like it's a game of tug-of-war.
Yep, yep.
The sheet falls to the ground, and I finally get to see what, or rather who, is attached to those wiry legs. Oh! Like a burglar caught in the act, she stands there, wide-eyed and trembling. Leaves rustle off her tiny beige dress, but it always seems to be more stuck to her. Even her long brushed-out hair has twigs and leaves, shaped into a wreath, resting on the top of her head. But more interesting than all that are the pair of wings protruding from her back, feathery and white, like an angel's in a painting. A kid? And a little one at that. I could scoop her up in both arms if I wanted to.
What on earth do you think you're doing?
The shadowy ghost stomps across the floorboards, making a beeline directly for me. Panicked, I shift the gun to her, but she's already towering over me. Nope, not another step. Her green eyes glare at me. In their intense anger, they almost seem to glow as she grips her hand around the shotgun. I close my eyes and let my voice tremble into a shriek. Go away! I pull the trigger. Oh my god! Oh my god!
What? Well,
I always knew all we did the first one to die.
congratulations, you just killed someone. Wow. Wow.
Oh my god! Twice! Nothing! She doesn't do it just once. She has intent to kill.
I knew this character was you.
Listen! That can't be right. My eyes snap open just in time to see her wrestle the gun from me.
I thought they taught you goons better than to go around and pointing these things at people.
She moves to remove the bullets from the chamber, except there are none.
And if you do, then to make sure they're loaded. Did they hire you out of pity?
Probably.
I glance back into the cabinet. A small box of shells sits discarded in the corner. Of course. I slump further onto my back. This is it. I'm dead. Probably what I deserve. The little girl, paler than the sheet she was wearing, looks up at the bigger ghost. Her eyes swell with tears.
Yosemite?
She lets out a timid squeak and dashes behind her bigger friend. She wraps herself around her legs, content to stay only half hidden as she sniffles.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Scion?
Oh my god! She brings the little one in closer and frowns, watching small tears trickle down her cheeks. From far away, she looks like a creature from a horror movie. Unnatural blue hair with frosted white tips. Her entire body drenched in that red glow. It's kinda hot, but after seeing her up close and watching the concern wash over her, she almost seems like a normal girl. Boo. Almost. Zion, Yosemite, just who are you people? Her head twists back to me. My shoulders tense up. I scoot back, but there's nowhere else to go.
Silence, mortal. We have haunted these grounds long before you were here.
The red light from the closet fades away. The lamps surge back on, along with the rest of the power.
And we shall haunt them long after you've returned to the ground.
She pauses. I blink at her. She blinks at me.
Yellowstone?
Yeah, boss?
The closet answers back.
Want to tell me why the lights are back on?
Well, because I flipped them back on, duh.
I can see that, but why?
I slowly reach for the gun again. One chance to take it back. Maybe even the shells, too.
Oh, the chick is up. Wow, she's cute.
Look at her! She's got a mountain on her head! She's
Why
got
does
a
she have a-
freaking mountain! She's got a freaking...
We've been
That is-
perfectly cast.
That is, oh, wow. That is something.
I do be a tall person with green eyes.
I'm
Mm.
crying! I'm crying!
The chick is up. She's not buying it anymore.
Can we ban Nighty for saying it's another hole? Can we ban Nighty?
Why is there a glory hole on my head?
It's a mountain!
That ain't no mountain. It has a hole on top.
Ain't no mountain high enough.
Everything's a flashlight if you're brave enough.
A teenage girl springs out of the closet. Her clothes are a colorful array of pastel, and her bright twin tails bounce up and down. She'd be the most normal-looking one out of all of them, if not for one distracting detail. Guess what it is?
Are you looking at my mountain?
My eyes are down here.
At least your eyes are up, you know? Your eyes are up. Unless you're looking at Yosemite with your eyes are down.
Oh my
My eyes are down here.
god. Oh my god.
I'm all the way up here.
Sprouting from the top of her head like a mountain erupting from the ground is a giant cone, flattened at the top and various shades of brown. It reminds me of a volcano from a child's science project. Is it a costume? A hat? It looks like it blends right into her hair.
It's a second booty hole.
See, she's already getting ready to flip your lid.
The bigger one glances back at me. In my confused daze, I completely forgot about my hand over the gun. Ah! Rolling her eyes, she yanks it away and slides it to the other end of the room. My gun? Oh, she squats down. With a flat stare, she gives me a flick on the forehead. A dull pain ripples through my skull.
I know you're eager to take my home away from me again, but let me sort this out first, okay, gunslinger?
I soothe my forehead while grinding my teeth into fine powder. No, not okay. How about you try doing that again? A slimy grin squirms across her face, and she raises her hand again, thumb and finger ready. I brace for the next flick, but before I can come, Pup hops to my rescue and lunges at her ankle. She stumbles away in time, but Pup stands his ground in front of me, snarling. Heh, good boy.
What did I ever do to you? I give you belly rubs and everything.
She whines. Pup howls.
Ow.
I think I love this little guy a little more with every passing minute.
Scion, sweetie, can you keep the fluff ball at bay from me?
The little girl, who has since retreated to the kitchen with her other friend, gives a quick nod.
Okay.
With intense focus, she flaps her little wings and drifts across the room, patting her lap as she calls for Pup.
Hey, boy, wanna play?
She puckers her lips to whistle, but only air comes out. When she realizes that won't work, she clicks her tongue. Digging into her hair, she untangles a twig, then waves it around for all to see.
I grind a stick for you. Please
Oh
like
my.
it.
Oh, please don't
Grow
grow
sticks, huh?
sticks.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Ooh.
It's thick, just for you.
Pup's head snaps up. His snarl melts into a smiling pant as he dashes over, completely forgetting about his duty to protect me.
Autumn is now in the kitchen playing with his own stick.
Oh my god.
Mhm. It happens, you know, it
Yeah.
happens. It happens.
What's a disaster?
Oh my
I
god.
mean, they aren't wrong.
The tall girl pinches the bridge of her nose and sighs.
No small part thanks to your lack of commitment.
She turns to the one in the kitchen, whose head is bobbing back and forth to a silent melody.
La 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 la, I was tired.
She slumps over the counter and groans.
We've done this like a million times. It's the tip hits. It's the pits.
Ooh, my.
We do it because it works. The last guy rarely stepped foot in here after we gave him a good scare.
Hey, Spelunky, we're playing a game where you date the spirits of national parks.
I don't understand why he was so scared. I have an extra mound, you know.
It's 2020, why not? So, they really did think it was haunted.
That's because it is. Now, go away.
She's different. Dollface over there put up a fight.
Dollface, I'd be annoyed if this weren't so confusing.
I don't like her.
I'm gonna make
I
that
like
one.
her.
We're going after that one. To prove a point, we're going after that one. And then we dump him.
I don't like nobody.
She's Snoopy.
She gives me a suspicious eye. The feeling is mutual. Spadunky, I have already fed this cat. There's no more food to feed it.
Feed the cat.
To bring it. More. You want
The
more?
cat needs-
You want more?
Yeah, feed the cat.
Conehead grabs the tea kettle from the stove and skips over to us. Conehead.
Excuse me? What did you call me?
Nothing.
That's kind of why I like you. You called me Conehead.
This is how you get girls. You heard it here. Good cat.
She flips open the kettle's lid and holds it up to her tall friend. The tall one wrings out her hair like a wet rag. Water, more than any sponge could retain, flows into the kettle.
She's wet all the time?
You could say she's moist.
Oh.
That's the cone on your head making me wet.
Oh, okay.
When she stops, the water is near the top and her hair is bone dry. What the hell?
Well, I'm glad you feel that way, even if it's incorrect.
Fumes begin to wisp out from the opening at the top of Conehead. A red glow crackles beneath it.
Ooh,
No.
She getting hot.
Seriously, what the hell? Delicately, she balances the kettle on top of her head.
What the?
That's it. That broke me.
They're next to the fucking kitchen. They're fucking next.
Freaking Conan sticks a kettle on top of her. I can't. I'm broken. No. C90, I was almost broken, and that's what tipped me over and poured me
Look at
out
that.
this kettle on her spout. I'm
You
dead!
You did it! I was just about to do it.
Oh,
So it's 11.
oh my, 90.
I think we should end this here, but we should do this again next Tuesday. I don't know about y'all, but
I'm here for it.
I'm here.
All right.
I need to go to I need to leave stream. It's 11 o'clock. I need to
Her mouse is like
I need-
literally hovering over the fucking teapot.
I need to walk away.
Just save it here, and we can come back.
I'm
right
gonna
to the
save
teapot on the ball.
here because I need to think about my life choices. I need to
So
cry over my college degree.
Oh,
Somebody just joined us. Who the heck joined us?
oh, wait. Did she leave?
Did she leave?
She went.
What?
Oh, she
No,
left.
what?
No,
I'm
no, no.
here.
No, wait, no. Alan's here.
Arun joined.
Alan.
Hello, my son.
Hello.
Arun, no.
I seem to have clicked a button.
Arun,
and
no,
I'm
leave
now.
this place. Arun, leave.
Alan's here now. Can we
No,
really end
no,
now?
we're not making him be a national park waifu. He's too young. He's
Alan
just
is
a
a man
child.
No,
No.
Hear me out. I have a plan. Arun can be Pop.
Ah,
No.
perfect. You can take over Pop.
Arun, you can be a pop.
Arun.
Wait, I'm so confused. What have I gotten myself into?
We're
You're
streaming
now
button
a dating
on
sim. Why did you click the button, Arun?
You didn't know. I
Arun,
didn't know.
Arun, leave.
I didn't
No,
know.
you don't want us now. No escape.
You have to do your old man duty. You're Pop now.
Oh my god.
Arun, do you not see my mound?
Don't
That's
make
my
a
mound.
room. Look at your mounds. We're ending now.
I'm
We're
getting
going.
concerned.
We're no.
Outburst has a mound. I have wings.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and end for the day. I hope you all sleep well.
Arun, do you know how to
It's
polish your
your
wood?
Huh?
Goodbye.
I can make thick
Goodbye. Sleep well. Goodbye. Happy birthday, Autumn. Remember, everyone wish
Oh,
Autumn
thank
a
you.
happy birthday. He's the reason we had this night, and we will have several Tuesdays after.
You're all welcome.
Good night.
Night night.
I don't know. I don't know if we've ever had a night as cursed as this. I don't know. I'm trying to think of when the last time we had a night like this was. I'm trying. Yeah, Northern, I saw. That's pretty freaking awesome. All right, everyone. Once again, my name is PsycheSiren, and I guess we're gonna be doing this every Tuesday for like the next month. This is a good reflection moment. You never know what your life is gonna throw at you. You never know what you're gonna be doing that day. You gotta be going to school. Gonna be going to work. Gonna be voicing a jaded gun-toting redhead. Dating a demon. Looking at a lady's cone. You don't know what your Tuesday is gonna bring. And that's fine. Just go with it. Be you. Live your life. Until next time. See you later. Goodbye.
specifically an improv one. Your seed is going to be Ultimate Sanskrit Simplex. Ultimate Sanskrit Simplex